Your vision and your quest are quite magical. And I drew a couple of cards to see what the collective is about to enter into in our vision for something new and something that we create from our own authentic self. And the beauty of these cards show themselves. And at the moment, maybe we want to know a little bit more about this, but this is like there is a big vision and it is like a quest, right? And whatever happens in your life right now, I think that you can feel the shift. And the shift is about, something ended. And maybe you don't know yet where to go. You don't know yet concretely where this is leading. And it feels like sometimes this feels like a wall, right? It feels like an obstacle. It's you want to move forwards. There's something you really know that there is a new beginning, and you don't know what to do now or where to move forwards. And so we want to know a little bit more about this, but this is showing our path through in this vision and in our quest, because it shows that there is this new beginning, and it is something really ended, and there is something being born, and this new beginning is like how this image shows it's being birthed out of her. So it is like a unique pathway you are on, and it's a unique thing that you are bringing into the world right now. And it's leaving behind all the ideas that come with how we do those things. It comes with letting go of the many masks that we put on to fit into our reality and to fit into our world. And this means that to put off all of these masks and to allow this to unfold in a unique way is trusting life, that we are in this moment of creation. And creation means a little bit chaos. And often when we are in this chaos, we feel something like, oh, I will do it this way because someone tells me. And this is how we manifest. And this is how we go step for step. And this is not what this card spread is showing us. This is trusting the process of chaos, trusting the process of creation in yourself. And even there, if there is a moment right now where you don't know what next step to take, it will open up, because it is like the divine feminine cosmic womb. It is taking its time to be birthed. So it's created inside of you, and it's like this whole thing shows our magic in the divine feminine. And divine feminine, I mean the receptive one, the one that is having this cosmic womb to create a new world, to create a new identity, to create something really magical in this world, and trusting the process that it will be created inside. It's nothing we have to do in a specific way. And this is all these things are about trust, that even when you don't know the pathway right now, it will be opened up to you when the time is right. It's divine timing. And then we have the magician's sword, and it is having the confidence that whatever is birthed right now through you, that it will work out. And then you will know when this moment comes, and this birthing moment comes, you will know what to do. And then it is time to take action. And now it is this time to be on your quest, and it's an inner quest for me to birth the new things that you want to bring into this world. And we'll see what that means, and we want to know a little bit more, right? Because And we have the fish, we have the the park, and we have the mountain. And that's really beautiful, because it's showing us exactly what we are having here, that we are in a process of gaining new resources, following, and even following the pathway of the soul, because the fish can be resources and money, of course, but it can be the soul as well. And it's like the soul wants to show itself. You want to earn money from the outer world, but you are you are put in place right now to wait for a moment to create whatever needs to be created inside. It's not an outside job. It's not something you have to do in the outside. It's something you have to do on the inside, because it is your soul's path. And that is the same thing that we had there. We have something, we have the wall and the mountain, and that is this moment of taking a breath. This is this moment of allowing yourself to create this. And create this means you've done everything in the external. Now it's time to do something in the internal, to get yourself in place so that you can really step into the role you came here to experience. And nothing is yet set in stone. Yes, that's true. That is something that it has to be created right now, and that wants to be brought out into the world. And it's about you shining. Wow, this is really beautiful, because that is such a confirmation that it is not about, and that's important, right? It's not about doing something in the outer world right now. It's not about you promoting yourself right now. It is you being absolutely sure about your light. And that is the beauty of the connection of the soul and the Leo energy, is you have something, you have a vision that's coming from your heart. And this vision is something that you want to bring to this planet, that is an act of love. And that is really, really beautiful. And what the only thing that you have to do right now, because is to care for your own soul in this development. Because when you go outside, and that is the invitation to really step into your own divine feminine power, to step into your energy, your soul's energy, because it's your soul's journey here, to step into the light and really shine. And you have to be sure to be connected to this divine feminine in your life, that you don't get swept away by the things that happen in the outer world. You know, this can even mean something. If I have an example, if you have something and you have a project, you have something you created or you are creating right now, and you have a vision about bringing this into the world, it is taking your time before you get outside into the world, because it can be really successful. And if it is successful, you get swept away by the masks, by all of the patterns that happen in the outer world, that you cannot stay connected to the vision that you hold in your soul, because it's the soul's journey. And so to be sure about how you are connected to yourself, how you are connected with your inner vision, that is the one thing that is the most important thing. Not to what to do in the outer world. This is the second step. Stay connected to yourself. And we often say something like, yes, of course, I know what I'm doing. I know that this is a soul's vision and a soul's journey. Yes. But if you step into the outer world with it and you get the response, whatever that is, and it can be highly successful, then you get swept away because you cannot handle the success. You cannot handle the resources that come from the outer world. So you have to be sure about your essence in the beginning before you get out there. And we often take the second step first because we want to gain resources. Maybe there is a lack, maybe there is something missing right now, and you feel the urge to get out there and to be successful, to gain resources, to gain money, whatever that is. But this whole journey isn't about money. It is about your value in the world. It's about your soul's journey. It's about your heart shining, and it's about your new beginning and this vision that you are on. And the one thing that you have to be absolutely sure about is your connection to your inner world and to your womb. That is the most important thing. And so this is the invitation to just allow yourself to be connected to your light, to your shining, your heart energy that comes with this divine feminine and your own value in this whole vision. And stay connected to that. So what does that mean? We have a lot of cards. We'll see if I want to take them. I leave them here, and I want to have this one. And this one. And I want to have these as well. So, the ones that fell out, I want to see first. Yes, that is beautiful, because it is about the no of not getting out there right now. Not acting right now. It is about the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, there will be the resources. There will be this fulfillment. There will be, and that is that is really something, because we have the Nine of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the World, and we have the Two of Pentacles as the decision-making moment. And this feels like when the whole vision is not just about, your soul's mission. I think that there is something in your world that makes you want to experience wealth and abundance. And you will, you will experience this. And it is about this moment where you wait just to allow yourself to dive into your emotions, to dive into the abundance of yourself, the abundance of your vision, the abundance of your light. And this is not acting right now in the outer world, because this no is about, it's not about money. It's not, even if you think it is. It's not about money. It's about your value. It's about your abundance that you bring. And this is like the Nine of Pentacles. It's this innocence. We have this deer, right? And we have the innocence of the deer smelling the roses on the flowers on the lake, right? Or on the pond. They came through the mud. They had to grow through the mud. And it's not about the direction into, now I take this action because I need this money now. This is not about this. It's about smelling the roses, waiting for a moment, being aware of the, and we have the tree of life in this oyster, right? We have the pearl that needs the time to build. And the pearl that needs time to build from an irritation. That is what is showing here. And this is our tree of life. This is our journey. We are irritated by life. We are irritated by our own problems that we created ourselves, right? And this moment, it is not about taking on the masks that you know, taking on the action that you know to promote something, to get something out there. It is about you being aware of what you are doing in this moment. And that is really, really beautiful, because what you are doing is something really big. And it's something that brings a lot of value into the world. And it's like closing a cycle, closing a cycle in your life, and closing a cycle for the world. And taking the action is taking the action when it is time to do so. Now it's not. That's really something. Wow. And then we have the tower. And the tower, I think that the tower maybe already happened in your life. Something broke down, something ended that you didn't expect to end. And it is happening in the moment with this creation, with this vision. It will create, and that is what I said in the beginning. It will create for you a tower moment, and this can be a brilliant moment. That can be a moment where you are swept off your feet. And that is what I feel here. It is taking your time because it can be successful. And we often think, yeah, that's a beautiful problem to have. Yes, it is. But we have to be sure about ourselves before it happens. Because otherwise we lose ourselves in these different masks that we wear. And then we lose our contact to ourselves, to the light within, to our soul. And so this is why it is at the moment you are invited to stand still for a moment, because we have to do things first, and that is letting go of the old burdens, letting go of the things you did before. You did always in the same time, or the same thing, in the same way. I wanted to say, that's funny. Is it time, thing, and way? Yeah. So you did it in the same way, right? And this is being connected to your emotions, to your deep emotions, all sides of them, the dark ones as well as the light ones, being centered in yourself so that you can hold the frequency in this tower moment. And for this you have to let go of resistance, and resistance is tackled to the abundance card, to 10 of Pentacles. You are resistant of being wealthy. So if you have themes in your life about abundance, about money, about being rich, do you have judgment about rich people, how rich people get to their money? Do you have judgment about poor people? Do you have judgment about money at all? What is money for you? What is the sentence that comes up when I ask you, money is ... There is a theme about money and abundance that you have to solve right now, because it can enter your life. The wealth can enter your life, and then it moves you into a difficult space, because when there is judgment, you will judge yourself. So you will sweep yourself off the feet. So that is something that is you are invited to be clear about your soul's path, your soul's harmony and equilibrium inside of your own emotional world that is rich, right? You have a big ups and you have big downs. That's what it feels like. But you are heading into a big up, and that can sweep you from the feet, because it is not what you think it is. That's not that we, oh yes, if we are wealthy, every problem is solved. That's not the truth. In the moment, you cannot handle this amount of money. So you have to prepare yourself to be in this place where this doesn't matter. You know? And that is a place you have to walk your own. That's so beautiful. You have to walk yourself into, because you have to be connected to the divine feminine, to your inner womb, where this all is created. Everything is coming from within. And there we have the sun, that is connected to the Leo card, right? Connected to the world. You shining your light into the world. And we have the King of Cups offering something, and it can be you, but it can be a person as well. Someone offering something to you, offering a cup and emotions to you, and it's you offering something to the world, and it's coming with this sword and the decision that you have to make, how to move forwards and how to move this into the world, and it's coming from the heart. We have the Leo shine, but don't be prideful, right? And give from the right place, being a spiritual being and giving from the right place, because it is coming from the love that you hold. And what comes up as well with all of this is your karmic soul tribe. You will meet the right people at the right time, because what I feel about this vision and this quest you are on is you are part of building a new world. And this world isn't functioning as the last one that we knew. We don't know how it works, but we know there has to be something that has to be changed. And I deeply believe that it is about this frequency of abundance, the frequency of love, the frequency of yourself and your soul given to the world to shine bright, and to allow others to be in this abundance too. And first, it's you that has to be absolutely stable on your feet, in your emotions, in your light, and in your soul's call. And this card, this is the soul tribe. It is something that will divinely happen, that the right people will find you. And this is coming with a frequency as well, because we're looking at whales. And they communicate through far distances, through frequency, through sound. And to be in this place where you can hold your own frequency, that is what is needed right now to get you in the place of abundance. Because you cannot be swept from your feet by success. Because that's what success brings as well, right? It's not just the failure we are afraid of. We are afraid of success as well. And this is the invitation to go for it, but not to act on it right now. Act on yourself, on your stability, on your own foundation that is in your soul, that is in your emotions, that is in your light, to hold your light. Even in turbulent times, you have always to know where your light and where your soul's mission and your soul's call is. To come back to it, to center yourself. And we have this beautiful combination, right, to letting go of the resistance and stepping into the abundance you really, really long for. And abundance comes with the soul tribe you long for. It's not just money. It is your soul's longing for like-minded, like-hearted people, for people you call family, and experience the abundance that comes with it. Whoever that message is for, I am really blown away by this. It's beautiful, you know. Your vision is beautiful. Your mission is beautiful. And maybe you already know what I'm saying, but you're wanting to move forwards quickly because now you feel like this is the time, this is the time, this is the time. Not quite yet. It's wait for a moment. And maybe it's even, when you listen to this, when I'm recording it, it is the Scorpio full moon just was. And it's waiting for Venus to get out of her shadow phase to really, really move forwards. And it will be in the middle of this month. It will be in the middle of May. And maybe it is about waiting for us to allow Saturn to go to the last degree of Pisces, to help us to concretize our vision, to help us to move strategically in our own wideness of our ocean and our Pisces realm of our life, the soul of our life, right? Our soul. And Saturn helping us to move through these last degrees and helping us to find the quest, to find this threshold and to hold us in place like Saturn does. Saturn can be a loving father holding you in your own vision, holding you for a moment, holding you tight. Not to move forwards, just wait a moment. And then the end of the month, Saturn is walking into Aries for the first time, and we will see what that means when it almost touches Neptune. That is a moment where the structure and the something really new will show up in our way how we express ourselves in creativity and even in our higher love, right? Because Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. So hold on tight. Your vision is right. It's not a moment to act right now. It will be successful. And you have to be in the place where you hold your light, where you are sure about what you are doing in the world, about your light, about your frequency. You have to be sure about being in the right moment and in the right place where you can hold your frequency, even through changes that are bigger than you expect them to be. So, thank you so much for being here. This is not what I expected, but it is a beautiful, beautiful message for you and for all of us. And I think I want to have a card for the end that I want to read to you. We'll see what that comes up here. And this is your card. Love makes all things possible. Love makes all things possible. Take your time, commit to your inner journey, and don't give up. The Divine Mother is always there. Success will be yours. As I always say, you cannot make it up, because that was the message, and it's beautiful that we have the confirmation in the end. Thank you so much for being here, and yeah, for liking and subscribing and doing all the beautiful stuff that is needed to support this channel. I'm really grateful for you being here. Thank you. And I see you soon.